So it's been a while since I've posted a video or anything, and I thought that I would just, I don't know, do that again. Um, it's not, it's weird, having done videos quite a lot a few years ago and then sort of just stopping out of nowhere. It doesn't really bother me. Like it's not like I sort of gave up on it or I just got lazy or anything. It just didn't fit into what I was trying to do in my life at that point, and it kind of felt like maybe I didn't want to share certain things, and I was unsure about if I didn't want to share everything, should I even do it at all? So I don't know. I just felt like doing this, so here I am. So it's been quite a while. So what's been happening? It's now 2014, and we've just had Christmas and New Year's. Work's been really, really hectic the last few months for both of us. I'm just watching one of my cats do something stupid in the cage. Stupid cat. Yeah, so it's been really busy, but we've decided to build a house. So we just bought a block of land before Christmas, and it settled a couple of days ago. So we've been to see the builders and that. They're away at the moment, obviously over Christmas they close, so they're back in the next few days. So they should call us and then we'll work out the next stage. So we've got the plans and the basic idea in, but then we've got to go through and actually pick like the finishes and the appliances and all that kind of stuff, the final stuff, before they can give you a price and say this is how much it's going to cost you to build your house. Pardon me. So that's kind of exciting, and also a little bit stressful, and it's probably going to turn me grey, but you get that. Yeah, so today's my day off, obviously, so I'm just at home enjoying the sun. I haven't really done anything much today. I've just been mucking around with some music and cleaned a little bit of the house. That's probably an over-exaggeration. I put stuff in the dishwasher and cleaned the floor. So I don't know if you can really call that cleaning the house, but that's what I did. Yeah, I sort of, everyone's got New Year's resolutions and they want to do stuff, and I'm like, I do have resolutions and things, but it's sort of nothing specific. It's like, my resolution is, sorry if that wind is, so you can't hear anything, I just really want to be happy, so if that means that, I make some videos from time to time, I hope you can hear this. So if I make videos from time to time, I do. If I don't, I don't. Just whatever fits in with my life at the moment. I've been trying to lose some weight. Like ages ago, it was probably even before I stopped doing videos, I'd lost a lot of weight. I'd lost about 15 kilos or something. And then I slowly put some of that back on, so that was really depressing. So I'm trying to lose it again. I've lost the 15, and now I'm sort of really need to lose another 5 probably. So I'm currently working on that. We'll see how that goes. My beard is kind of out of control at the moment. I don't mind it, but everyone else is like, just shave it a bit because it's big. But I don't care. I like it. It's my beard. Yeah, so I don't know, what else? Mum and Dad have met Dan a couple of times now, and that's good. Like, they seem to be quite friendly towards him and happy to hang out with us. They're still not, like, okay with everything, but they're better. Yeah. I was looking at a post from Brian and Daniel, used to be on Gays of the Week, and about his New Year's resolutions and to write to more people. I thought that was a really cool resolution, so I got all excited and went and looked for stationery, like, a little writing thing with like the envelopes and nice writing paper, and apparently they don't exist in Toowoomba anymore. I've been to every stationery shop I could find, all the office shops, the supermarket, the news agencies, like nothing has anything. So I'm like, maybe I'll just have to make my own. or just buy some nice paper and then get lines put on it, because none of the nice paper has lines on it. But I thought that was a cool idea, so I might try doing something like that. Would be good. Another thing I'd like to do this year is maybe contribute a little bit more to charities. Like, I don't know if I actually want to get involved with one, but just to give more, probably. That would be nice. So yeah, the next couple of months is going to be fully consumed by just trying to get the house stuff organised and making sure that everything's going to work, like we can afford it, and get everything done in a time frame. And then hopefully rent this place once we move there. So that would be nice. It's been so killer hot. Like, this is the first normal weather we've had in a couple of weeks. Like, last week there was days where it was like just on 40 degrees and it was horrible. It was so hot. You just couldn't be outside at all, not until like 9 o'clock at night. So yeah, so I'm planning to go for a walk later this afternoon as part of my getting healthy. So I'm just going to do a few kilometres, whatever. Like, I do run from time to time, and I like to run, but I'm a bit self-conscious about running, and I don't like doing it in public, and at least not until I've lost a little bit more weight, so I'm a little bit more, confident. But I'll just work my way up to that. Let's just walk for a while. We're in no hurry. Yeah, so yeah, the cats are watching me, and they're giving me the evil eye, because I think they might be hungry. I don't know if you can see them. Sorry, excuse the messy yard, it hasn't been cleaned up in a little bit. You probably can't even see them, they're down in the cage down the back there. They have like a little outdoor cage for when they're outside. They're being quite quiet today, which is nice. Oatly is such a knob, he's usually screaming and crying and carrying on, so go away, Wind. Seriously. It has not been windy the whole day. And the second I come outside to try and use this, it's like blowing a gale. What is going on? So yeah, and it's kind of exciting because our friend Marilyn is moving back to town. She's been living out of town for a couple of years now. And so she moves back this weekend, and she's going to be working in town again. So that'll be cool because it'll mean we can hang out more and do stuff. So that'll be nice. Dan went to Jessica Malboy the other day, and apparently she was amazing. The store got a couple of tickets to go, so he got to go, so that was really cool. And I haven't been doing much, apart from just trying to exercise and eat healthier and, being at work. And when I'm not at work, I'm just planning stuff for the house and going over things, and then, going here, there and doing little stuff and just sort of trying to keep on top of things. I haven't had time to do anything much. I'm hoping in my next lot of holidays, maybe we can just go away for a weekend. I'd like to go camping, maybe. And yeah, at some point this year, although it probably won't happen this year, it'll probably be next year, I'd really love just to go to Sydney for a week or two and stay with my cousin. It'd be nice. And do something different down there. That would be really fun. Yeah, so, I don't know. I'm sort of stuck at my job at the moment, so I can't go anywhere. And it's okay, it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be, so I'm happy with that. But I've been thinking more and more, eventually I would really like to own a coffee shop or open something that, a mine, so that I can sort of... Bad angles. So that I can eventually sort of have a bit more control over what I'm doing. But probably can't do that until after we get a bit further along with the house and stuff, because it's going to cost too much. I wouldn't be able to afford to not have my job, so I'm going to have my job until we're in a lot better position, and then I could think about it, because really we're not going to make any money for at least a year or two if I do something like that. But that's sort of a long-term thing. I'd like to do something, or invest in something with someone, go halves in a company or something. I don't know, I just want to do something else. I'm really over my job and just everything it's just a bit much sometimes, all the rubbish, and it's made so much harder than it needs to be. It's just a retail job, it's not the end of the world, but because of the pressure and everyone's so antsy and grumpy all the time because you're working so hard that it just becomes like a war zone, and you just think, really, there's got to be more to life, and it's got to get better than this. And like, this is a good year. Like, I've been going good. I've had no problems at work, but I still feel that way. So yeah, and like, I don't know. So with me trying to lose weight, I've been addicted to this show I've been watching on called Super Size vs Super Skinny, and they put like this fat person and a skinny person in a house for like a week or a couple of days, and they have to swap diets. And just watching that, it just motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing. Or I'll watch like Secret Eaters or something. I just watch one of those shows and I'm like, oh my gosh, get rid of all the food in the house, take it all away, I don't want it. It's so funny because I've been watching it, and a lot of the things that they say people that develop anorexia do, like I do some of those things. I'll count calories, I weigh food, I eat with a teaspoon sometimes to make it last longer or whatever. And I'm sitting there thinking, I am in no danger of this. Like, my body is not made that way. I just would never ever be able to be anorexic, because while I might count my calories and I might weigh my food, once I know I've reached my daily limit, if I'm still hungry, I'm still probably going to eat something, and I usually do. So it's not like I'm using it to actually limit my food. I'm just being aware of how much I actually am eating, so that I can then go, maybe don't eat that today, maybe tomorrow you can have that. So yeah, I find I need motivation, because if I sit at home for a day and I don't have a lot to do, I will just be like, what's in the fridge? I could really eat whatever's in the fridge right now. And so I have to make myself get up and go to the shops, or find something in the house that needs doing, or do something that involves me actually using my hands and being constructive, or play PlayStation or something, so that I can't just sit and eat. Food for me is such a comfort thing, so I have to try and work out why, and try to stop that. Because like I've been eating healthy and doing that kind of stuff for a while now, and I could still go out and eat like 6 hamburgers in a row and not feel full. Like, my body just doesn't feel full. I think I know when I am full, and I have that sensation, but my body's so used to just pushing through it or ignoring it that it doesn't matter if my stomach is shrunk, I will still eat it, and then I just put the weight back on. Like, I think there was one weekend that we went out and had dinner with friends or whatever. We did a couple of things that day, like we had lunch out and then we had dinner out, and I didn't eat heaps of food. No, not heaps more than normal, but I had, food that you get while you're out, which is different to what you eat at home. And I think in that weekend I put on 3 kilos, and it took me like 2 weeks to lose that weight. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. Food loves me way too much. So yeah, I've been using this new little program called Runkeeper. It's a really cool little app. It just keeps track of your activities, lets you set goals, and you can see where you've been, what you've done for the week, and long-term goals and stuff as well. So that's kind of handy. So it's pretty cool. So yeah. Anyway, this is just a catch-up vlog, and I don't know. I might do this every so often. I don't really plan on doing it every day or every week necessarily. I just whenever. But yeah. So when I get a chance, I'll go out to the block, because nothing's on it at the moment, and I'll just do a little video and show you guys that, and then hopefully I'll have lots of photos and footage and stuff of when it actually starts happening and everything that's happening, so that you can watch the progression of that if you're interested. I don't know. But yeah, so take care everyone. Bye.